How can you take a phone that for me is probably already the best device of the year and make it better? Well, software updates. That's right, guys. The OnePlus 12 has got better, better battery life, and believe it or not, just better all the way around. Let's talk about it. We're not going to be here long. This device was already, for me, probably the best phone of 2024, right? I know there's other phones to come, like the Folds and whatnot later this year, but right now, like battery life, using this thing every day, the insane cameras on this thing, this was already, for me, the best phone out there. And then, it was made better. It got better battery life. So getting in here, look at this. I can still last about 1 day and 10 hours. Battery usage to last 24 hours. You can see I took this thing off of the charger about 8 p.m. last night. It's only had about 2 hours of screen on time. And, you know, scumbag activities pretty much is what I use that on. Mail, Instagram, and, oh yeah, blue bubbles. We'll get to that in a separate video. But, you know, a phone that was already amazing to become even that much better in battery life. I don't know what they've changed at OnePlus, and believe me, I've not always been a fan. I definitely haven't. Ooh, I almost just dropped the phone. But I have not always been a fan. But I can tell you this right now. This right here is by far, in a way, for me, the best phone of this year so far. I mean, I've been, again, still using the IR blaster. The battery life on this thing has been absolutely bananas. The ability for me to use this on pretty much any network, and I've had people messaging me saying, I can't use it on AT&T. You actually can. You need to call customer care and have them whitelist your IMEI on the system, and then the phone works perfectly fine. I know. I have friends that have FirstNet that use this phone, and I have other friends that have AT&T that use this phone with absolutely no issues. I'm using the phone on an AT&T network through Boost Infinite as like a throwaway number. You can see I got both of them right there. Both SIM cards are active right there. And I also use it on Verizon. So I have Verizon and AT&T on this one, and I run T-Mobile and Verizon on my S24 Ultra. Like I said, you know, there's a couple of, you know, you always hear about, oh, there'll be an update. An update will make it so much better, blah, blah, blah. And then you're just like, nah. But in this case, OnePlus has actually made this phone. The battery king of 2024 has actually got better. I didn't want to make a really long video on this. I've just been using this after the last 2 days with the update, and the battery life on this thing is even better than before. Just amazing.